Follow me for the latest advanced display technology. Everyone knows that MicroLED is the best display technology out there, but not everyone can make it happen.
Every so often a new piece of technology is released which completely changes the game, and for the last few years OLED displays have been the panel of choice, and that's because of their excellent colour accuracy and their self-illuminating pixels. The only issue is you have a problem with brightness levels, which has been fixed over the last few years by LG, who in my opinion are at the forefront of display technology at the moment when it comes to OLED panels. But this year at CES, Samsung done a complete mic drop on the competition and have released a new product which is set to be the future of display technology, and that is their micro LED displays. But is it everything we think it is? Let's have a look. Now, for a while, OLED panels have been the best type of displays, and that is because they have self-illuminating pixels, which means when you have a black part of the screen, it will turn itself off, so you have true blacks, and they also have the best colour range available. Now, the issue with these are that they have to be cut from a certain panel. So you'll have an OLED panel and then you have to cut that into the size for a screen. So then you have bezels at the end of it, and also you're limited on how many OLED panels you can cut from one sheet of OLED. Other issue is brightness. Now, LG have fixed this over the last 2 or 3 years with their higher level processors, which make the brightness levels much greater, giving you all the benefits of OLED and the added brightness as well. But it is not without its issues, and now Samsung have stepped up with the new line of technology for micro LEDs. Now, Samsung really made an impact this year at CES with their micro LED showcase, saying it comes from sapphires, a really rare gem which produces micro LEDs. But what does that really mean? Well, let's have a look at what micro LEDs actually are. They're saying that if you was to cut a single strand of hair into 200 pieces, that is the size of their micro LED elements. And they are using glass substrates in their new screens, which means they can introduce far more of the micro LED elements onto the screen, giving you a much higher pixel density. They've also changed the way they transfer these elements onto a screen and how they create them. By rather than doing it individually one at a time, they have brand new laser technology which can introduce multiple at any one time, and it is far more accurate. But perhaps the most exciting thing about these micro LED displays is the fact that they're modular displays, which means they are bezel free and size free. So because of the size of the micro LEDs and how small they are created in modular displays in little blocks, and then they're slotted together to make as much of a big screen as you want, or as small as you want, or any size you want. So they can just be essentially slotted together, and then you can make any size screen which is size free, bezel free, resolution free, and you can pretty much make it made to measure. Now, the other thing about this is the peak brightness and color accuracy. Because they operate from the same technology as OLED, they have self-illuminating pixels, which means exactly the same as OLED. When you have a black part of the screen, it will turn itself off, and when you have other parts of the screen which have bright vivid colors, it will hit that perfect true to life. And they can also have peak brightness of over 2000 nits or more, so you won't have the same brightness issues that you have with OLED panels. So basically you'll have all the benefits of OLED without the cons and drawbacks. And then there's the sound, which will have a center speaker featuring 120 watts 6x2x2 channel, and it will be OTS Pro sound, which means it will be coming directly from the speaker in all directions towards you, pretty much like a soundbar. Now, the exciting thing about these panels is that they will have all the benefits of OLED and more without the drawbacks. They will have the high brightness levels, the true to life color, the self-illuminating pixels, higher pixel density, which means you'll get much more intense color and more sharper image. Now, I'm very excited for what this is going to bring in the future. The only issue at the moment is that it's not available to the public. Samsung have released this as a press release. At the time of making this video, they've not actually got any models they are releasing to the public. They're just doing a press release to show what they're working on and what is coming out in the future. Let me know in the comments what you think and how much you are looking forward to this. The other issue we're going to have is the price. Because this is a new technology and a new leap in the advancement of displays, we are going to have a big price tag to pay, and that is going to be an issue for most people. But what I am looking for with this in the future is a 240 hertz panel with the high brightness levels, the high color accuracy, 1 millisecond response times. It'll be excellent for gamers, it'll be excellent for people wanting to watch content, it'll be excellent for productivity, it'll be anything you want. This will be the future of displays, but we are going to have a higher price tag to begin with. But imagine the future. You can go into your living room and you can, in theory, measure the size of your wall and then order a micro LED TV for that wall, and it will fit perfectly because it's made to measure because of the new modular display. And I think we're going to see this with a lot of businesses going forward. They're going to have this type of display on their walls and on their buildings as you go in and all that kind of thing. And it's just going to be excellent. This could also be the future for home cinemas. Just the possibilities are endless with this. This is the future of technology. Samsung are leading the charge with this, and I'm excited to see what is going to happen with it and when it's going to come out. But drop in the comments what you would like to see. What size do you want to make with this, and what kind of refresh rates do you want to see with this, and what other features do you want to have in micro LED in the future? But let me know what you think. I'm looking forward to this a lot. And if you want to know the best monitor you can get at the moment, I've made a video on the best OLED panels to get for gaming monitors and for just watching productivity or for anything you want. But watch this video here next. That's what you should watch. Have a great day. Don't forget to like and sub to the channel. I will see you next time.
It's the one remaining piece to complete your collection. The one and only Micro LED.